Hey, welcome back everybody. In this video we're going to go from this to this. There you go, no choke. For anyone that's been following my channel, you know that I'm working on putting a 48 horsepower motor on this bad boy right here. But that build is taking a while and I really want to ride the go-kart, so I figured why not just get the 6.5 horsepower motor going for now so I can have some fun on it. Who needs a filter anyway? Usually if it'll run on carb cleaner, that means it's a carburetor issue, because if you have spark and you have compression, then it'll run on carb cleaner. Let's see if we got any spark. Hello? It looks like to get the spark plug off I have to take off the valve cover, which is so dumb. Just not gonna make it. Got spark. This back on. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get it to burn some more. Carburetor cleaner here. Open the throttle up. There we go. That should do it. All right. So it did run on carb cleaner, which means that it was an issue getting fuel. The next step is to make sure that it's getting fuel. First thing I did is replace the old fuel, make sure it was fresh. There we go, the old juice bottle. Not leaking yet. I have some old gas in there that needs to be run through it. And I drained the bowl on the carburetor to get all the old gas out. Oh, something brown came out of there. Ooh. The bowl turned out to be disgusting. It was straight crusted in there. Straight up gunk. Absolutely crusting in there. Absolutely gunking. Carburetor's coming off. But other than that, the carburetor seems salvageable. Like, none of that crust was in the jets. I mean, they weren't clean, but they didn't look like the bowl looked. So we'll just clear the jets out and I think it'll be fine. Usually when you pull your main jet out, it's easy to see through. You know, it's got a bigger hole on it than your pilot jet. You should be able to clearly see daylight, a nice round circle in there. When I pulled this one out, there was no light through it. So I hit it with some compressed air and some carb cleaner, and I could see through it. When your main jet's clogged up like that, that's gonna be probably 100% the reason your motor's not running, because that means your motor's not getting gas, because most of the gas goes through that jet. So after cleaning the main jet and the bowl, I tried it again. Turn on the fuel here. Alright, well, it runs on choke. Maybe I do have to mess with the pilot jet. Alright, well, I'll pull the pilot out, take a look at it. I love these carbs where the pilot's just right on top. Usually when something's running on choke, that means that the idle jet or the pilot jet is clogged, so it doesn't have enough fuel at idle, so it uses a different jet at idle. A much smaller jet, because it needs a lot less fuel. So the next step was to pull the pilot jet out and take a look at it. I cleaned out the pilot jet, but at this point it still needed the choke to run. Ah man, throttle cable snapped. So I thought maybe because it didn't have an air filter, it wasn't getting enough vacuum to pull the fuel into the carburetor. Science! I tried to make my own fuel filter out of shop towels. That was never going to be the best idea, but I really just did it to see if that was the issue or not. Alright, maybe we need some more paper towel in there. Let's try 2 folded up paper towels. Took it too far. Oh no, I just hit the kill switch, that's all. Idiot. 2 paper towels, not enough. Okay, let's get some more paper towels. Eventually I remembered this. I did have it running for a long time without the filter at all, so I shouldn't be having to do this. Triple check, make sure everything's cleaned out. I double checked the carburetor, and the pilot jet that I took out was not completely clean. You could see through it, but I ended up sticking a micro drill through there just poked it through. And now the hole is much bigger and rounder. So, we love to see that. I guess the lesson we can learn here is usually a simple thing, especially when you're cleaning carburetors. Double check your work. There you go, no choke. loves to run, because they're not that complicated once you get to know them a little bit. It's probably not your air filter, and you probably can't solve your problems with shop towels. Just gonna throw that out there. I was just chasing the wrong gremlins, I guess. Stick around, guys, to see this go-kart get going. I still have to put brakes on it. I still have to fix the throttle cable, but eventually I'm going to put a 48 horsepower motor on here, so this thing is going to absolutely scream. It's going to be bussing. It's going to be a good time. So subscribe.